Welcome back to Chad Warren's Bizarre Adventure. Today, we're going to finish assaulting the control room.
Hang on a second.
By killing.
I don't think you can do that one.
No, I can.
Chad Warden's all about the PS Triple. This is Xbox.
I know. But his presence is gone on the internet. Only, like, negative people know who he is now. Unfortunately. Even though that's Chad Daddy we're talking about. Sup, bitches. It's Chad Warren.
Chad
Sup,
Daddy.
bitches. It's Chad
He goes
Warren.
by a lot of names. Big
Chad
Poppy.
Daddy.
He does go by a lot of names.
Big Poppy.
I would say what his opinion is on the Wii, but by today's standards, that would be fairly homophobic.
My opinion on the Wii is that sometimes you gotta go. I'll be here all night, folks.
Pissing. Nice.
My opinion on the Wii is
My
yes.
opinion on Wii is that it's what French people say when you ask them if they think they're the best people ever.
Gabe.
I just gotta get absolutely
I
fucking
literally
dumb from
just
downtown.
said that.
Oh, I said it louder than you, so therefore it's funnier.
No, you didn't say. It's not that you said it louder. It's that you were talking over me when I said it.
Oh. So simultaneously, I did say it louder, which means, by extension...
Gabe, you're going
Phone
back into the
extensions.
punishment room.
This is not the
No,
first time
no,
we
no,
had
no,
someone
no.
inadvertently steal someone's joke, like by saying it right
Ed-
after the other person without
Bitch,
even
Whitney
realizing.
used to do it all the time.
Yeah,
Beef?
that's why Whitney's no longer allowed on Pro commentaries.
Yeah. She kept stealing jokes and saying them slightly louder.
Mm-hmm. That'll happen
Kills.
to you if you do that.
Yeah. Also, probably in part to in fact that I did mail anthrax to her house without letting her know beforehand.
And what?
so-
Hang on. Starting up the recording.
Yeah, FBI guy, I'm literally trolling, okay?
You could just say
I'll go
in
for those
Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft, yeah. I mailed him I mailed myself anthrax. I bought a
I
roach.
threatened to mail you anthrax a while
You
back.
did?
And
That's
I
right.
didn't because I got saved by our Lord Jesus Christ and he told me not to do that.
Did he?
That guy didn't even know what was gonna happen.
No, he did.
No, he was just chilling.
Nah, dude. The jackals are so funny in this game because they really just be walking like normal dudes and just blow their head off.
I can relate to that. I'm a pretty normal dude.
So anyway, the upcoming Nintendo Direct, it's very different from Nintendo's usual way of going about this in a number of ways. Because, okay,
It's long.
so, okay, yeah, first off, it's an hour long, which they are not ever that long. So that's, like,
Yeah.
But also, they always announce the Directs the day before instead of 2 days before. And also, they've historically only been on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, but this one's on a Friday.
A Friday with 2-day notice. I'm thinking something big's coming.
Yeah, it's almost
I'm thinking-
it's right next to the 40th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. Or something.
Yeah, we're getting Donkey Kong Bonanza Mario Edition. Where Pauline is completely replaced with Mario. There's no other changes.
Oh, you mean like that? You mean like that? Arcade fan hack that swaps Mario and Pauline's roles in Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Where you're Pauline having to run up 75M to get Mario.
Yep. So I do have one prediction, and it's going to be so funny when it turns out I'm wrong about this, but I think that Sega is going to have a pretty significant showing at this Direct. And
I think
this is not
one
without
of two
basis.
things. Go ahead. Okay.
This is not
Go.
without basis,
Let me hear your
because
recipe.
I want to share this with you. I'm just going to post in the Discord server. So, Tokyo Game Show is coming up pretty soon, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
This is what
yes.
Sega has listed for their exhibitions over there. Note the 4 unannounced games. These are games that are going to be playable as demos at Tokyo Game Show.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's a lot. That's half.
Yeah, needless
Fuck
to
that
say, yeah, I think Sega's gonna have at least one thing to show off.
My prediction is one of two things.
Only one of the two things.
Capcom will announce.
Oh god, my eyes.
I'm fucking dead. Yeah, I got stuck by a grenade and I'm fucking gone. The futility of it all. I predict Capcom will either somehow, some way, pull out of their ass Monster Hunter Wilds for the Switch 2, or, and this is a crazy deep cut, like crazy deep cut.
Ready? I have the first aid kit.
We get a new, or they announce something with the Spyro IP. I don't have any basis for this, except for there was a new illustration put out from the original artist of Spyro, and he looks a bit different. And I was like, you know what would be cool is if this is how they announce his slight readjustment, redesign.
The only reason I have a hard time believing this is because of the specific state that Microsoft is in right now.
Yeah, but then again,
like we
Sony
know that
did just kind of let up.
We know that Crash 5 got canceled for one thing.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Mr. Bandicoot.
As for Monster Hunter Wilds on Switch 2, I wholeheartedly believe that it will happen eventually because Monster Hunter is particularly popular in Japan, and guess what platform is going to most likely become the main platform over there eventually?
Yep, the Switch 2.
Yep. It's like
So
Monster
popular,
Hunter Wilds
you still
is
gotta
cool.
be on a raffle queue.
Monster Hunter Wilds is cool and all, but let's face it, most people in Japan probably want to play it portably.
Yeah.
Commandeer one of those ghosts.
Call it Monster Hunter Portable. The joke is that already exists. Monster Hunter Portable 3rd is what they called it for the PS. Well, yes. Portable 3rd is for the
yes.
PSP. The PS, yes. Now, to talk about the game a bit. The Ghost, I got in one earlier in the Assault in the Control Room. Now, in future games, the Ghost will be more refined to the point where it has a distinct purpose of being basically a glorified rammer, because it comes with a boost and it's very maneuverable. In this game, as you're about to see, in these narrow hallways, because of the physics of this thing and how it's supposed to hover, he fucked up my car. As it's supposed to hover above the ground, don't worry, it'll flip up right one moment. Because it's always floating, like, it's so fucking hard to just drive straight because you'll end up spinning. So Evan was technically right when he said next time on Junpro Comms we'll be experiencing more spin, because boy oh boy, will we ever.
I like how this thing looks like it can't decide whether it wants to look organic or mechanical.
That's a really great observation. I think because it's not very angular, that to me gives it a pseudo-organic feeling, and it's kind of like a sea creature.
Yeah, that's how I'm seeing it too.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, a lot of the Covenant vehicles kind of have that weird, like, biomechanical look to them, where, like in Halo Reach, there's some things called the Seraphs. Those are like space fighters, and the Covenant transport ships, which are right now the
Master Chief can't drive for shit.
It's me.
It's
Master
you.
Chief would be doing so much better. It's me. I'm doing so poor. I
You're
can't
Master
fucking drive this thing. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you're
John
saying...
117.
Mhm.
Be me. Mamer Chief.
Are the controls strange?
Wait a second. Which Bible verse is John 117?
I'm
Yeah,
here.
okay, what's John
now.
117?
I have the entire Bible memorized by chapter and verse. That's not true. What are we doing?
You're a fraud.
Are we doing? Hang on. Are we doing John chapter 11 verse 7 or chapter 1 verse 17?
Why not both? ¿Por qué no los dos?
Okay, so let's do John chapter 1 verse 17. After Jesus said this, he looked towards heaven and prayed, "Father, the hour has come. Glorify your Son, that your Son may glorify you." Wait, that's 17:1. That's not the one I want. I was like, wait, that's right
Are
before
you
he gets
dyslexic?
crucified. No, I clicked the link and then it took me to the wrong one. Okay, here we go.
Should've clicked the
Chapter
Zelda.
1, verse 17. For the law was given through Moses. Grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. The word of our Lord. Thanks be to God. Okay.
All right, not bad.
Actually, I can really dig that whole grace and truth thing, but I won't get into a tangent here on June Prone commentaries. All right.
Gabe, what does that have to do with
John
Halo?
11,
You're now
verse
about to.
7.
John,
John, oh, I love this one.
what does
John
the
11.
Bible have to do with Halo?
John 11, verse 7. And then he said to his disciples, "Let's go back to Judea." That sounds like one that they would quote in The Simpsons.
Oh, that's so funny to me.
Okay, well, that was a very specific Simpsons joke. I need to look it up to make sure I'm 100% right about it.
One where he quotes something that has nothing to do with what he's trying to defend.
Yeah, it's
using the Bible.
just one bit from like an episode where Homer decides he doesn't want to go to church anymore.
And the verse was basically that same gist, honestly. Like, hey, let's go to this place, or they're gonna go here.
It's
Mm.
Yeah, it's so first off, Reverend Lovejoy says to Homer, "Homer, I'd like you to remember Matthew 7:26, the foolish man who built his house on sand. And you remember Matthew 21:17. And then he left them and went out of the city into Bethany and he lodged there." Yeah. Think about
Yes. That's almost, that's pretty much same vibes as the verse I just read.
All right, we did it. We arrived in the control center.
That's where I live.
In the central control
We're gonna-
room on the Space Colony Ark.
Oh, we're gonna learn some.
This
well,
is the crowning
we're not gonna learn anything.
achievement of Professor Gerald Robotnik.
Cortana's gonna learn a lot.
Gerald.
Never been better.
My boy Jerry.
Imagine the wealth of information, the knowledge, so much, so fast.
Why does she look kind of like PS2 Majima?
What sort of weapon?
I don't know.
What are you talking
Maybe it's the
about?
cheekbones.
I think it is the
I see it.
cheekbones.
How do we use it against
Yeah.
the Covenant?
This ring isn't a cudgel, you barbarian. It's something
And the hair,
else.
and the hair too.
Something much
Yeah.
more important. The Covenant were right. This ring, it's Forerunner. Give me a second to ask.
Master Chief Chan!
Yes, Forerunner.
Chan.
In order to... No, that can't be. Oh, those Covenant fools. They must have known. There must have been signs.
Slow down. You're losing me.
The Covenant found something. Buried in this ring. Something horrible. And now they're afraid.
Something buried. Where?
The captain.
Something
we've got to stop
buried.
the captain.
How do you bury something in a
Weapons
ring?
cache he's looking for. It's not really... We can't let him get inside.
We're still in above ground and underground.
There's no time.
It's not just
Yeah.
flat.
Get out of here. Find keys. Stop him. Before it's too late.
Master
Alright.
Chief really was
How?
he really was just possessed by
she-
Solid Snake in that cutscene.
She
How thick is
threw
the
a lot
ring?
at us. The ring
Yeah.
is
Oh yeah.
how thick? Enough for there to be like
Enough for you to bury
a
something.
dedicated. I don't know the semantics, but they were basically engineered to be planets, but just as rings. So there is like subterranean like layers to the ring's construction.
Is it
Uh,
contained within the thickness of the ring?
Yes.
Or do you? Okay.
Um,
Anyway, sorry, you were gonna give us a rundown of what she.
No, she just
Yeah.
threw a lot at us, and I'll be explaining it a bit once we get to the point of the next part where the big reveal happens. But basically, the long and the short is, some pretty cool guys a long time ago made these halos because of something really scary and really bad, and we'll find out about that next time on Junpo Commentaries.
But yeah, she dropped
Ooh.
so much on us that Master Chief ended up being confused enough to channel the spirit of Solid Snake.
Halo, the win. Keys.